This hour, I'm not even sure what the question is. Every once in a while, I have one of these topics where I just make some observations, and I really don't know what to ask you about this. Maybe it'll come to me while I say what I have to say. But I had a recent vacation where I did a lot of people watching and made a lot of observations. And when you don't have the show every day to do, after I was gone the first week or two, I was gone for 3 weeks. I took this long vacation, this long winter vacation. And over that time, after the first week, it's like you're still at work. It takes me a week just to feel like I'm on vacation. But by the time I got to the second week of my vacation and I didn't have a microphone, suddenly I'm now coming up with observations on people I'm seeing. Things I wouldn't normally notice if I just had my normal daily grind. And it all started when I was in Key West on vacation. And I was sitting there on a beautiful afternoon, and next to me was sitting a guy from Ottawa, Canada. Ottawa, Canada. And he was I would say, moderately attractive, maybe slightly more than average guy. And he was sitting there with, I don't know if it was a girlfriend or a wife. These two certainly looked like they'd been together for a while. So you had this Caucasian guy, maybe he was a 7, 7.5, maybe an 8, I don't know. There with this woman he clearly has awakened next to many, many times. And this woman was Asian. I don't know of what descent. I don't know. But I must say, she was one of the homeliest Asian chicks I have ever seen. And after that encounter, I started paying attention to this. And, I talk to guys all the time about what they find attractive, what they don't. And one thing keeps coming up. Like for women, women always say Italians. They want Italians. I don't know why, but that's what they say. In fact, what's funny about that is, come on, look at the Fortune 500 companies. How many of them are run by Italians? Hello? Not many. Look at the 10 wealthiest guys in America. Are they of Italian descent? No. So it isn't a money thing. It's not what it is. But whether there is logic to it or not, it's something women commonly say. Ooh, he's Italian. And men have have their own version of that, and that is Asian chicks. Every man I know thinks Asian chicks are hot. In fact, many women say the same thing we say about Italians as men. They don't understand why we find Asian chicks so hot. They don't. Because the reality about most Asian chicks, unless they're Korean or Filipina, did I get that right? The reality is they've got small boobs, generally. Many of them have very little shape to them. It's just the way they're built. And a lot of women have said to me things like, I don't know how you could go out with an Asian chick. Man, I think it's mostly because women don't find Asian guys attractive. I don't know how you go out with these Asian chicks. I don't get it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you go out with these Asian chicks. I don't get it. And, of course, I've gone out with many Asian chicks. Because, let's face it, that's what guys want. Lots of guys find that, even if they would never marry an Asian chick, even if they would never go to Chinatown and ask for a woman's hand in marriage, the guys want to pop one of those chicks for an evening, and if not for a few evenings. It's just the way it is. But I'm noticing a trend now. This has gotten, here's how out of hand it's gotten, okay? It's gotten so out of hand, like the guy who was sitting next to me in Key West as I was eating a medianoche sandwich at a Cuban restaurant on Front Street in Key West, and it was spectacular, by the way. Just like I saw this relatively attractive Caucasian male with a really doggy-faced, homely Asian woman who was just, and not only that, junk in the trunk. I mean, one of the great things about Asian chicks, when they really look hot, is that they are slim. And this chick had, like, baggage. She had, like, those saddlebags. That kind of flesh that kind of hangs down from your ass. Little Mushu pork there, Gary. That's right. It's like that post-40 Mushu pork thing going on there. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Not hot. But I'm noticing now, this is like the trend taken to the extreme. I am noticing now some guys, I swear, either they're blind or they're desperate. Some guys are so anxious to get an Asian chick that they will even date homely Asian chicks rather than attractive other chicks. And when I say attractive other chicks, I'm not saying white guys should be with white guys or black guys should be with black women. White guys should be with white women and black guys should be with black women. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that, look, you want to be with a hot chick. I mean, I don't understand guys who want to be with an Asian chick so badly that they're with a homelier chick than they can get otherwise. Makes no sense to me. And it came to my mind that, it seems all races have an issue like this. And we've talked about one of the other ones on the air before. Black guys who want white chicks so badly that they end up with big, fat white chicks. Because really, the only way you're going to get a white chick with that ghetto booty is if she weighs 275 pounds. Because white chicks have no ass for the most part, okay? They don't. And that's why we are breast-obsessed in America, is because most white girls don't have an ass. That's it. You ever look at the Brazilian Playboy magazine? Have you ever seen that? Most of these chicks hardly ever turn around. They're showing you their ass. They're showing you their ass because Brazil is a mix of races, and there's a lot of black people in Brazil, and these women have just incredible asses. They're into asses. You know about Brazilian bikini waxes. You know about thongs. All that stuff comes from Brazil. They're into asses there. The reason American guys are not into asses is because white girls don't have asses. And the ones who do are fat. Bottom line. Bottom line. Doubt about it. So you see these black guys, it's like the white guys with Asian chicks. You see black guys who sometimes are with the homeliest, fattest white chicks because they just want a white girl so bad, they will take that piece of white trash that looks like that Susan Smith or looks like some chick on Montel or Jerry Springer or whatever. You know those fat white chicks with the acrylic nails? They're in. They don't care. Maybe they could get a hotter black chick. Or a hotter Hispanic chick, or, maybe even a hotter white chick. I don't know, but for whatever reason, they want a white chick so badly they take the big fat model. By the way, I have always said this, and I'm going to say it again. I mean, it's no different from people of the same race. It's no different, okay? Black guys who have fat white chicks have fat white chicks for a reason, because they can't afford thin white chicks. Period. And any man out there, and we've made reference to this on the air before, any man out there is with a fat chick, and the woman is convinced, he loves me, he would never leave me. Baloney. He makes $35,000 a year. That's why he's with you. He's with you because he can't afford better. Bottom line. Trust me on this. So, as I said to you at the beginning here, I really don't know what the question is. I've made some observations. You may agree with them or not, and now I'm willing to take my lumps.
Tom Leykis.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Hey, it's Brianne on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello. Brianne. All right, we'll go looking for Brianne and find out what her problem is. This is Alex on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, hi.
Hi.
I love your show. I love you.
Thank you.
I've been listening to you for like years and years. My fiance had turned me on to you 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just called to talk to you about the topic that you had just talked.
Yeah.
And I'm Asian. I'm from Vietnam. And I was telling your screener that I'm 5D, I'm 34D, and I have big ass, and my hair goes down to my butt.
Oh, wow.
And I just this first time I got through to you, but I listen to you every single day. I just love you.
Oh, thank you so
Awesome.
much. Wow. You're getting the boys in the control room all excited in there now.
Why is that?
You described yourself. They're all now all hot. Look at them. Jesus.
Maybe I should send a picture of myself to you.
Maybe you should.
I should. I talked to I forgot his name.
Dino?
No, it wasn't Dino. A while back I was on the chat room, and I forgot his name. He worked with you, or he worked for you, and I had promised him that I'll send him a picture of me, but I just don't know how.
Oh, you just send it to me. I'll take care of it. Dean, you know what? Dean will give you my address.
Okay.
You'll send it to me, and I'll show it to the guys.
Oh yeah, it's all real, Tom.
Really?
Yes, 34D.
We got to get a look at that.
I want to.
I want to sign that rack of yours.
I want you to.
Do you?
Yes.
We'll get you. Why don't we just bring you down here and you can show us in person?
I can't tonight. I have class.
Oh, that's okay. Dean will set up an appointment. He'll set that up.
Okay.
We'll bring you down here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm up for it.
You're up for it. Good.
I want to meet you.
Well, you come down here. You'll meet me all right.
Can I bring my fiance?
Well, you can. Everybody would prefer you don't, but you can.
Okay.
All right. Hang on, Alex.
Thank you, Tom.
All right. 34D, and it's all real, Dean. Get that down. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Kim on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hi, Kim.
I have a question. When black men say that they like big asses,
Yeah.
what kind of ass is that? Because my husband tells me all the time that black men look at my ass, and he likes my ass. But when I think of a big ass, I think of like a big, fat butt. I mean, what kind of ass?
What do you think of, like a Queen Latifah booty or what?
Yeah, just like a big old fat cellulose butt.
Yeah, is that what you have?
I don't think so, but I don't necessarily like my
I would
ass.
say an acid test is if you're white and black men hit on you all the time, it's probably time to head into the gym.
But the thing
Probably
is,
time to get on the butt blaster, dear.
the thing is I think I have a big butt, but I think it looks big because I have a little waist.
Well, whatever the reason. I mean, again, I think that's the acid test. Every time I hear from white, I don't even have to see them. They call me on the phone. They go, I don't know, black guys are hitting on me all the time. Immediately I think fat.
Really?
Yeah.
So a black man, when black men say they like big asses, that means they're fat. They're looking at fat asses.
Well, no, they don't think fat necessarily, although they don't eliminate fat. Like white guys don't like fat. Black guys don't have a problem with fat because they like big booty.
But my husband's a white guy,
I understand that.
and he likes it too.
Yeah, well, how tall are you?
I'm 5'9",
How much do you weigh?
140.
140. Borderline.
I'm described as, like, I've had people tell me that they've heard other people describe me as being like, I want to say butch because I'm big, I'm built.
You're like an Amazon?
I'm pretty built.
Really?
Yeah. I guess you could say I'm intimidating. Like, men find me intimidating.
Really? You can't intimidate this crew. You should come down here like Alex. You come down here. We'll see if we're intimidated.
Well, does that sound bad?
What, if you're intimidating? Well, it depends.
yeah.
Some women are bitches, and then when they're intimidating, but if you just look big, I mean, come on. We got big guys down here. We can handle ourselves.
Okay, well, maybe I'll send you a picture and you can tell me.
All right, send that in. Dean will tell you how to do it. Hang on there. Kevin, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, hi, Tom.
Hey, Kevin.
I'm listening to you as I drive home from work.
Yeah.
I'm a black guy, and I want to give you a description of what type of ass a black guy likes to, finds attractive.
Okay, good.
Okay. We like asses, for an example, say like Jennifer Lopez. She has a nice, shapely, round ass.
She's got a big, wide brown ass.
No. Not big, wide, cellulose hanging out of the sides. You know what I mean? Just a shapely, up in there, plump, nice, perky ass.
So you're telling me a Queen Latifah ass would not be with your approval?
Hey, Tom, you can have Queen Latifah's ass.
You know, she said, we had the news story, she said she's very satisfied with her body, and she's tired of people telling her she'd look great if only she'd lose some weight.
Hey, Tom, you know, Queen Latifah's in the same situation as, say, a guy with money. For example, she has her, a substantial income. If a guy would meet a girl with nice income, a girl would meet a guy with nice income, she's going to stick to him like glue, for example. Queen Latifah, she has money. Hey, if she would break me off a couple of G's, I would nail her.
Yeah, I just wouldn't let her.
Go for the best,
I just wouldn't let her drive me home.
No, I wouldn't let her drive me home either, Tom. Tinted windows, I'll get in the back of her Escalade, I think is what she had got a ticket for, right? But hey, you can have her. But,
that's okay.
What we like, Tom, is the perky, shapely, up in the air ass. Something when you hit it, it's going to stand still and say, "Do it one more time, baby."
All right, then here's what you got to tell me, Kevin. Here's what we will all want to understand. Some of my black friends, I have been with guys who go out with these fat white chicks. What is that all about?
Hey, Tom, I haven't really had any encounters with any fat white chicks. But
you come on, you've seen black guys with fat white chicks. You've seen that.
Hey, Tom, you know what? Unfortunately, I have.
All right, what is that all about?
Hey, I guess you made the point earlier of those guys trying to hook up with these girls, white girls, and they just don't have what it takes to, they just don't have what it takes to get it right, But if you can't get a sexy white girl or someone that's shapely, curvy, just leave it alone, man. It's not for you. Go get your game tight.
Some of these guys would rather have a fat white chick than an attractive black chick. I don't get it at all.
The Tom Leykis Show. It's the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. I just made a bunch of statements, and I'm getting a reaction to those. What is it with white guys who are so desperate to be with an Asian chick that they'll even take a homely Asian chick? What is that? It's like black guys who are so desperate to have a white chick, they'll take a fat white chick. What is that all about? 1-800-5800-TOM. Kimberly on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom. How you doing? I just wanted to say that I don't think that black men are so desperate to have a white chick that they'll just...
No, I don't think all black men are like that. I'm talking about the ones who are.
Oh, okay. Well...
I know, because I know plenty of black men who are beautiful black women. It's like...
Yeah, because I'm one of them. I'm a fine black woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to say about the booty thing. You were talking about, the big booty. I think what your other caller was talking about is like a J-Lo behind. Like, I have a nice round behind, but I'm not a big girl. Black men don't like big, fat, sloppy women. They like a shapely, round behind.
So you tell me all the fat black women who've called this show and they say their men don't care about the fact they're fat.
They
black
lying,
men are different.
Tom.
Really?
Believe me, they're lying, because I have tons of good-looking friends I have one girlfriend who's a little overweight, and I've always tried to hook her up with some of my guy friends, and they're like, she's a little overweight. She may be just a little bit overweight, but certainly the guys that I go out with would not date a big, fat, sloppy, nasty black chick, nor a fat, sloppy white one.
And let me guess, the guys you go out with, they've got professions, careers, cash.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No doubt, definitely.
That's why they say no.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
If they were driving a car with no insurance, driving some beater around town, you know damn well they'd take what they could get.
Oh, yeah, probably so. Yeah, but they, guys who I go out with date chicks like me, and I'm hot, so. I just wanted to call in on that comment and just say that, I know what the girl was trying to describe. She's built like I am. I'm 140 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7", but I'm not big. I'm muscular, and I have a nice body.
Really?
Yep.
All I know is this. I mean, the people who would rather be with a homely white chick than a beautiful black chick. I don't get that. I want to be with hot chicks. I have never cared what color they are. I just want them to be hot.
Yeah, I understand.
All I care about.
Tons of white guys like me. I had one stalking me at the Laker game the other night.
Really?
Me around. Yeah, totally. I get them all. I get Asians. I get Mexican guys. They all like me. So.
Do you only go out with black guys?
I go out with everybody. I'm a international lover, you could say.
Really?
Yes.
You're like me. See that?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Tom. Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-THOMAS. Tony on a cell phone. Tony, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, oh, man, I'm so glad I got through. I've been waiting to say this to you. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
It's all about the bow-down theory. My friends and I talk about this every day. The reason why some white guys are with Asian chicks that are hard and fat and sloppy, the reason why some black guys are with some white chicks that are hard and fat and sloppy in the same instance is because they'll do anything for these guys. I'm talking about after sex, you slap them on the behind and say, make me a sandwich, and they jump up and say, how many?
But you don't want to be seen in public with these chicks.
Well, no, but you know what? I mean, sometimes I guess you got to give something for that service. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you can't get that from a beautiful black woman, after a while, you just want to know what it feels like to be a king. And I'm telling you, man, I've witnessed it for myself and my friends. We all say the same thing. It's not so much about the looks as it is about just being serviced like a king.
Well, for me, the best way to do it is money. Make money.
Of course.
Then they all treat you like a king, even the Teds.
You're absolutely right. But, you know, I'm 21. I'm getting there. I'm not there yet, man.
All right, but be sure to make the money. Don't fall for some chick when you're 22 and get married or something like that.
Oh, no.
Make the money first.
I follow all your leads, man.
Perfect.
All the time like it's one-on-one. You're right on.
Perfect.
And as soon as I'm making money, I'm going to have the best of both worlds, man. An attractive chick that treats me like a king.
Right. You haven't lived until you've had a 10 make breakfast for you.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the best.
Yeah, so that's it, man. So, you know, until these guys can make enough money to get the best of both worlds, you know, they just want a chick to treat them like a king, man.
There you go.
And you know what? A fat black woman has, honestly, I don't know where they get it from, but they have so much self-esteem that they won't do that.
You want to know something? It's not just black women. It's fat women in general. These are the women who say, I want to be valued for who I am as a person. Yeah. These people are so superficial. These people who are all worried about what you look like and not what kind of person you are inside. And these women are all a bunch of overconfident bitches that I wouldn't touch even if they were hot.
That's true, man, but you know what? I'm just on the notion what we're talking about with some white guys going with the Asian chicks that are fat and vice versa with the black guys with the fat white chicks. They will just do just about anything you want because of that reason, low self-esteem.
Sounds good to me, Tony.
Man.
Thanks for the call. Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Eric on a cell phone. Eric, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Pretty good, Eric.
Hey, man. You're actually a little bit wrong on most of your stereotype. I've traveled pretty extensively throughout Asia, and the only fat Asian women I've ever seen were here in America.
Well, that's where I am. I wasn't talking about Thailand or Japan. I'm talking about the United States.
No, and you know, the main reason...
Most guys who want to date Asian chicks do not get on a plane and fly to Asia.
Well, okay, I'll grant you that.
They go to Chinatown or somewhere. They come on.
That's funny because I live right on Beacon Hill in Seattle too.
There you go.
Right up above the International District. No, you know, the reason I like Asian women is because there's a lot of them here in Seattle, and you know, they're like Mexican chicks in LA, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, but that's why you love them?
Well, no. The main reason that I love them is because, well, they don't have the same, like, sexual hang-ups or emotional hang-ups that American chicks have. And to be quite honest with you...
I think it depends on which Asian country you're talking about, frankly.
This is true.
For example, just my experience in living here in L.A., you get a lot of experience like this because we have Asian chicks from every Asian country here, every one. Korean chicks are better built,
Okay.
They've got more upstairs, if you know what I mean, more breastage, generally.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Korean chicks, I have found, in general, to be more sexually aggressive than other Asian chicks. Filipino chicks are very sexual, but Chinese and Japanese chicks are hard to figure. They're too much work.
Depends on where they're from.
Well, of course it depends, but I'm just talking in general.
Yeah, but the thing is about this is, you know, like American girls, you know, when they get pissed at you, they come after you, man. They want to ruin your life. You know, and to be quite honest, American girls, I don't date American girls. I've dated Mexican girls, I've dated Asian girls, I've dated Russian girls.
Right.
Anyone who is not American is welcome in my bed. Because to be quite honest, and I hate to say this, but American women are bitches.
I do believe that American women are bitches. I don't know if you've heard me say this on the air before. Not only did I stop dating American women, my girlfriend is from Argentina.
There you go, that hot Latin blood, dude. No, here's an old saying, so true. Heaven would be a Japanese wife, a Chinese cook, a British country home, and an American salary. Hell would be a British cook, a Chinese salary, a Japanese home, and an American wife.
Thank you, Eric.
Hey, Tom, can I take you out with a bong hit?
Go ahead, Eric. Eric's going to take me out with a bong hit.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Thank you for that. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello here to Nate on a cell phone. Nate, you're on the Tom Leykis Show.
What's up, Tom? How you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing great, Nate.
All right, man. For one thing, I know all brothers don't like just the tight protruding booty, you know.
Well, nobody said all black guys like big booty, but we're just talking in general here.
Okay, I know me myself. I don't care if it's on a black chick, white chick, Asian chick, whatever. I like all type of booty, except not the flat booty, but I like the big booty. It can have a little cellulite, as long as it jiggle. You know, I like to jiggle on it. That's me.
You just like available booty.
Yeah.
What good's a booty if you can't tag it?
Hey, you know, when you slap it and it jiggles, that's all I look for. You know?
Right. When I slap it, I want a nice handprint left when I go.
That's right. Well, take me out with a bong here, Tom.
There you go, Nate.
Thanks, Tom.
Inc., you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Beautiful booties in the world, no matter. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be big, giant. But all I know is I'm sick of these black guys, dude, with all these big, fat, sloppy white girls, dude. That's just nasty.
I know. I don't like it when white guys with big, fat, white girls.
I tell you what, I see white guys, dude, when they get a black woman, they get a fine black woman.
Of course we do.
I like a fine, man, my girl is fine. She's listening. Hey, babe, love you. But, man, I'll tell you, man, I got other friends, dude, when that white girl's all sloppy, nasty. Yeah. I've never had a black friend with a beautiful white girl.
Any chick who ever called me up on the phone and said, Tom, can you help me with a problem I'm having? And I'm white, and all these black guys are hitting on me all the time. Immediately I know she's fat.
Hey, you know what? It's true. It's true what that other guy says. It all depends because of the simple fact that, you know, these white girls, they'll get with these black guys and they'll do whatever they want them to do. You know what? Even with a black girl, it's hard to get a beautiful black woman just to be good, just to be nice to you or whatever, dude. Mm-hmm. They give you a big hassle. And just like your other buddy said, American women, dude, man, they're just terrible, man. They're just mean and nasty.
That's right.
You know, but then when these other, you know, the white guys, they want to get with their Asian girls because they do whatever they want to do. You know, hey, there's some beautiful Asian women out there.
You bet.
Beautiful Asian women. Every woman, just like you said, every woman in every other nationality is beautiful and sweet.
I'm into all the other continents.
Man, I haven't, but I've seen them.
See that?
I've been here in America, and I see beautiful, sweet ones also. But at the same time, man, these dudes just get with the nastiest, sloppiest. Hey, man, not hating on fat women. I've been with a beautiful black woman before. Queen Latifah, that's a beautiful fat woman. She's a beautiful fat woman. I'm not saying that I love
a BFW.
Fat woman. I'm not saying I love fat women. I love a beautiful, hot woman just like you said.
All Queen Latifah has is a nice face. Her body is like, come on.
She has
She's built
a nice
like the
face,
fridge,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Come on, she's built like the fridge.
Yeah, she is built like a fuse, but you know, the freezer door is beautiful.
That's it.
The freezer door is beautiful.
That's right. But eventually you got to work your way into the fridge, and,
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm scared of them. Take me out with a bong here, Tom. Thanks.
Here it comes, Ink.
Thank you, Jesus.
Tom Leykis. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
I think you're a misogynist.
A what?
A misogynist.
A misogynist. What is that?
That's a person who doesn't like women.
A misogynist.
M-I-S. Well, I don't want to spell it. Let me tell you what I called you.
Can you spell it?
Yes, I can.
Really? Go ahead.
M-Y-S-G-O-N-I-S-T-I-C.
Misogynist.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Telephone number. It's Dupree on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Tom?
All right, Dupree.
Hey, I got a comment on the big white chick thing.
Yeah.
Hey, the reason why half of these men, most of them are real skinny.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's been going handed on by time, but it's always been a real skinny black guy who usually has bad credit, probably just got off drugs, and they usually go for these big white women because they usually have good credit. It's not like they're spending their money on anything.
Yeah.
else.
I would imagine all these fat white women have jobs and are willing to pay the bills, wouldn't you say?
What I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Most def.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is that they'll go for that skinny black guy, because, they heard that little myth or whatnot, and can't nothing else get between them thick thighs, so, hey.
Right. So these little skinny black guys become spinners.
Yeah, basically. Because they know, saying decent guy gonna let no big girl get on top of him.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I want to break my pelvis, for God's sake.
Basically.
Right.
Basically.
Exactly.
But, hey, that's all we need to say, man.
All right.
You take me out with a bong hit.
Here it comes, Dupree.
No cough.
It's 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Mike on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, I just wanted to make to share my experience with an Asian girl.
Yeah.
When I was a student at UCLA, I was hanging out in the sandwich shop, and I met this Japanese girl. And she's a little bit of a butterface. Everything looks good, butterface.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, eventually we moved in together. She pays my rent. If I want to go out with the guys, there's nothing that she says. I could do whatever I want.
What country is her family from?
From Tokyo.
She's from Japan. Okay.
Yeah.
Tokyo's not a country. But.
I'm sorry, Japan.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. It's like she's in a way like a slave. She cooks for me. She cleans. If I need something, she'll go out and get it for me, and she never complains.
Wow.
And in the bedroom, it's the same thing. I mean, she goes all out. And I've kind of, I've been with other girls, and it's a lot different, Tom.
So you're also tired of the American women, I can tell.
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and, on our first date, she paid for my meal. So
that's my boy.
Yeah, I mean, everything you said was true.
Mike, I'm very pleased to hear all of this, and I thank you. Our email address is tom@blowmeuptom.com.
The Tom Leykis Show.